Yeah, I'm alive, yeah. Okay, let's see. Hey there, you're just joining us. Okay, so I thought I'd give you a look at what I'm doing. Hi, Linda Gelb. So now I told you that I'm trying to get some kind of system in here for right now, and I have to have eventually like a wall unit built, but until I know how I want it, I picked up these shelves. Remember, these were like the ones that were, I don't know, they were like $50 usually, and I was buying them for like 14, 16, one at $23. And so I did end up getting 3 of them, and they go down to over there. Hold on. It's a mess in here. Okay, and then I've got that one, which I've got to put somewhere else. And I'm going to probably I have a rollable, like, craft table, sewing table. I have to put my Cricut on the top of that thing that Julie W. gave me. And over there in the corner, that shelf is going to go over here. And I have a wooden corner piece that has shelves and it has cabinets underneath that Jimmy's going to bring up for me. And then we're going to put the wooden table. And then, I don't know, I'm trying to get through crafts, but I told you guys that I would kind of show you what I'm doing in here, but this is what I'm doing in here. I'm trying to get things organized, but, and then have a table that table I'll be able to pull it out and then do crafts here in front of, in here. So I have to do that. Hi Norma. How are you? Hi, Craftastic. Yeah, I know, Craftastic, it's a work in progress. This is not the final, I mean, these are temporary shelves that I'm using now, but I first have to just get everything into one room from where it is. And that's what we've been doing, and I have to find the right systems to organize. And that thing Julie W. got me, it rolls out. I want to put my Cricut on that. And then there's another wooden table I have that I was first using for one of my desks, but I kept it. It's a really nice one. And yeah, I did keep it. And so I'm using it as a sewing table and stuff, but a craft table, I can just roll it out and work in front here and have the camera on. So that'll be good. And once I get things going, it's a work, like I said, that, there's a craft card, there's the reeds you see here that I have some of these reeds drying, but it's not going to stay like that, but I have to, and there I have another shelf. I've got to figure this out. So I just wanted to, because everybody's always like, oh my gosh, you needed this note. Well, this, I don't know how this is going to motivate you because I need to get this organized, but yeah, good. Let's see, I have lots of bins and stuff on the side of me, and I just have to figure out, again, I have to get everything. What I'm trying to do is go into the other craft spaces. I bring here stuff like this. I'll show you what I'm doing. Like I went upstairs where I have some of my craft stuff, and I brought down this bag, okay? So then this bag in here, I'll show you what I have, because I'm trying to organize the fabric too, because my sewing room used to be up in my 3rd floor studio, but now I've changed that. So, well, actually I didn't change that. My sewing table is still up there. My sewing machine is down here, but I don't go there to sew anywhere. So I have to get all my fabrics and stuff from there that I haven't even gotten them, but I've taken like all my fabric and I'm trying to get it. When I see it somewhere else, I'll bring it down here, try to get it in the same spot. And that's what I'm doing. Like, just so I go up there in the other craft room. If I see fabric, I grab it, put it in a bag, I bring it down here, try to get the fabric one place. It's probably going to take a very long time to do this. But, oh, this is what I wanted to show you the last time. Remember I made this bag last year? Remember? You all were laughing. I was at the sewing machine. I brought the sewing machine to the other house, and I made this bag. Hi, Yorkel. Hi, Debbie L. And I wanted to show you guys this. I don't know if I ever put I'm going to look. I have a video that I made for this. I don't think I ever put it up. And I also have to get Jimmy's test drive of the Sienna Hybrid up. But I bought this kit. I'm not even sure what these are. These are all different diameters for dots. This is one of those kits, but then I have all of, let's see, all of these for making the little dots for that glass painting and stuff. And then I even have these little pattern things. So, and I put it all in this bag that I made. Remember I made this one on the sewing machine? And just, I think I'm going to take my Cricut and make like a gold iron on label for that or something, so I know what it is. Though I pretty much know what it is. It kind of looks like a mandala, but this is what I've been doing because I was looking for this kit the other day. So this is how I'm organizing. And then, oh, here's the other thing. When I find, I've been keeping my molds up here, like, but then I found, look, I have these acorn molds, and I forgot about these. These were upstairs. And then these pumpkin ones. And then I have these sunflowers. So I want to have them, and then fox and hedgehogs. So I have a thing here already with my air dry clay and my molds, and so I'm trying to keep everything consolidated there. So I brought those down. And that's what I do. And if I do, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe 2 hours, depending on what I have of every day. Jimmy's been helping too. So, you know, I'm trying to get things organized. Then once I see what I have, then I can make plans to have something built here for what I need. But right now, that's all I'm trying to do is trying to get myself organized here. See in this bag, this is the bag that I brought down, and this is like all molds, okay? This is, what do we have here? Owls, and we have leaves. This makes you want to get started? Oh, good. Huh. Well, come along with me. And this is flamingos. And let's see. And toucan Sam. So I have to find the best way. I have to look at all of the, you know, how many molds I have, and then just put them in. A lot of them don't nest, but, well, look, I should just show you this side, right? That side. But that's what I'm doing. So I'll go in the one craft space that I went. So I have 3 craft spaces to go into. This is 4, actually, if you count the sewing room upstairs. And I just keep getting stuff. That's how I was organizing the napkins. And I brought a lot of the napkins down here. I can consolidate it into something. You would love to be in here, Jay Quinn. I will show you some of my machine embroidery. Okay, sour milk and cookies, but that's, I mean, what I'm doing here. I'm in a mess still, okay? Like I said, you can look, you know, over there. I still have, you know, carts and shelves over there. There's my reeds. You can see the smaller reeds. I still have the big reeds at the other house. I have like fiber fluff up there and over there, right? I have some more stuff. I have to figure out exactly what I want, and then I will eventually have a whole wall unit built, because this goes, let me see if I can do this, 9-foot ceiling here, okay? So there's a lot of space up there, and you know, it has the same floors as my kitchen. The whole downstairs has those floors. So I have to just figure out what I want. But we shall see how I can get it done. It's not going to be done in a day. I mean, and then there's like, just like, I don't know. I have to figure out how to store everything. But he's going to bring in the rolling. Yeah, it's my craft room, Lauralee. Yes. No, it's my bedroom, Lauralee. No, it's my craft room, Lauralee. But yeah, Jimmy's gonna bring in the rolling. That I'm gonna put the rolling tab. We have to figure out how to situate everything. But I have a really nice rolling table. It was kind of the desk I was going to use. Remember when I was doing that redo in the kitchen? but then it wasn't the right width, but it was still a really nice table, desk, and I kept it. And, of course, because I wrote it off, because I talked about it. So, yeah, I've seen your bedroom, your kill. Your bedroom looks like, a bed and breakfast, which it is, right? Isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, your house looks like a showplace. Okay, so then I can roll it out and then I can do crafts right here and I don't have to be in the kitchen competing with everyone who wants to make a sandwich or something, right? So, yeah, but that's my plan. So this will keep me accountable to my plan because you've been asking for a long time about my plan here. Okay, and I think it'll come together, hopefully. It's just a lot of stuff. Oh gosh, and this is what I have, big news, and it's not great news. It's not good news at all. It's not good news at all. But I definitely need prayers for, if you guys would pray, if you're so inclined, or think good and happy thoughts. My daughter, remember if you were there last night and I told you that my daughter said that her roommate, who had a friend over to go watch the US Open, then that friend flew back to Portland and found out the next day or that day that he was positive for breakthrough COVID. Breakthrough COVID is when you've been vaccinated, but you get COVID anyway. Well, then her roommate got sick. And she had a horrendous cough. So my daughter went yesterday to get tested. She was negative yesterday. So her boyfriend said, come stay with me. Now he has two other roommates too, okay? Both live in Brooklyn. And so she went back with her N95 and she got all of her stuff and she got everything to work, for at least a week. That roommate was not going to be tested until today. She's positive. The roommate is positive. Then my daughter called me this morning, like in a panic, and she's positive. So my daughter has COVID now. Okay. Her boyfriend tested negative today, but now they have to isolate. He's kind of said, well, if I get it, then we can isolate together. But she had to then now move back to her apartment. Okay. So, it's scary because she's far away from me. Okay, I've already lost one child. I am just like a little bit freaked out, but I'm not freaking her out. Don't watch this, please. Okay, but yeah, everything will be fine, and it's the roommate is pretty sick. So I told her, they've all told her about the microbes, and so she's calling her doctor now to see about getting that infusion. So she doesn't have any symptoms. She said she just has a headache, but that could be, oh, I'm not organized, but thank you, Sakari. It could just be the headache is, from stress. But yeah. Yeah, please, we could use all the good thoughts, prayers, and everything. And she feels horrible because, her roommate didn't tell her any of this. Well, didn't know, obviously, until the day she knew, but my daughter went to a knit night, where they all knit together. And then, her boyfriend had planned on going to these concerts and stuff, and now he can't go. So she was like crying that she did this to everybody and she didn't mean to. But yeah, she's upset about that. Did you, Country Owl? Aw, I'm sorry, Country Owl. But you're watching from the hot tub? Oh, you're YouTubing? Okay, so yeah, so I just hope she doesn't get, I hope she can get the infusion. That would be great, because I just heard someone around here, a radiologist, got it after 2 vaccinations, and he started to feel like a little bit sick, and he got the infusion, and in 2 days he was great. So yeah, well, York, she just feels that way. So I really hope, we're waiting to hear from the doctor if she can get the infusion, because you have to get it early on. So that was that's not the greatest news, but I'm glad she's like, look at the plus side, I'm vaccinated. So that, she is. So it's not supposed to be as bad as if she wasn't vaccinated, but yeah, Laura, she is. You're in Brooklyn too, Debbie L? Sorry, Linda Gelb. Yeah, yes, Diane, LS, the monoclonal antibodies, yes. So that's what the plan is, hopefully to get those. And then, I think I'll breathe easier if she can get those. And what else? But she was like, she was a wreck this morning, crying and stuff, because feeling like she caused this and stuff. Yeah, Amy Celeste, yep. But we just had Jimmy's sister die 2 days ago from this, so it's just, it's been a little bit of a rough weekend. I keep forgetting it's Labor Day weekend. It does not seem like Labor Day weekend to me. Do you know, I thought today was Monday and I was gonna go make I'm like, wait, today's not Monday. And that would fit with me being a day ahead. Thanks, Debbie L. Yeah, I hope so. So. You will never be the same. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. So sorry, Linda. And the other news is, I don't know if you were with us during the craft night, but Robin Lane came on to talk about the South Carolina law family. The father was shot, but he's not dead. Murdaugh, the Murdaugh family, South Carolina. Remember the one? The son was involved. Was the driver on the boat that killed his friend's girlfriend, and he was supposed to be going to trial, and then he was shot and killed, and his mother was shot and killed, and now his father has been shot, Alex. So I'm going to look into that. Yeah, that is a nut. Are you talking about the monoclonal antibodies? It's a game with them, with the murders. That's that's an unfortunate name, right? Murders. Yeah. The father's been shot, Karen H. Yeah, but he's not dead. He's not dead, not according to his brother. And what I heard last night, I'm going to be checking into some stuff, and I'll have more about it later on. Yeah. So, at this point, I think a lot of people are thinking, is it, was it some kind of justice for the girl that was killed? What is it? What is this? It's definitely seems to be a targeted thing, right? The only surviving person, well, the father's alive, but the only person that hasn't been attacked is the other son. So, no idea. They haven't named anyone as a suspect for the mother and the son. And I think the mother, I don't know, I was thinking she was just an unfortunate person that was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But now that they got the father too, it may just be totally targeted. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know about that, but we'll see about that. And what else? Robert Durst is not going to be closing arguments until the 8th. Davita. No, the dad, no, they got the dad, Davita. They got the dad. They shot the dad. I have to look up how badly he's injured, blah, 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 blah. But they got the dad, and the son, the other son is the only one that hasn't been attacked yet. Yep. Yep. Look at this. I do have Winnie the Pooh fabric. I thought I did. I saw something in Walmart the other day. But I've got to get all my fabrics together. And, oh, well, there's my progress. The next time, maybe I'll be on a table here showing you something and showing you some more progress. But I have a lot to get through here. I don't know if there's anything else I need to show you in here. Let me see. Ow. Just stubbed my toe. I'm going to be like Danielle. So, I like wooden signs. I'm trying to figure out, like, I have a lot of my wooden stuff that I put in these bins. And then I have like these wooden signs. I'm thinking of a command hook or something somewhere to hang signs like this, and like in the back. I'd like to do it in the back of those things for something right now, but sometimes they don't hold very well, even the real command ones, and they're supposed to hold a lot. And I don't know. I'm just trying to find the right way to store things. So like this must have been all set aside. That was for like I put like a particular project in here that I was going to do, but now that I haven't done that project, I've got to put this stuff just away where it belongs. And then I've got all the silicone molds that I got from the other room, and I put them in that bag right there. And I just threw in front of me. And then, let's see, it's just like I keep going through and finding stuff. I need an organizer. And my paint, my paint is something, like crazy. Got these signs. So many DIYs, so little time. Okay. And I'm gonna have to, it's raining today, so I doubt, unless it lightens up, that I'm gonna be able to ride my bike. I'll have to ride inside today. And then we want to get to another hike. Jimmy wants to do Jensen ledges again because I have to get that video up. We had the GoPro, but I wanted my regular camera to take more pictures, so I really want to do Slide Mountain again. I don't know, we have to see. Depends on what the weather does. Doodads. Yeah, those are like, I don't know. I keep going through stuff over here. That's fabric. That's that. I would love to stay organized, but I don't know where to start your room. Oh, Christy, it's not organized at all. It's I'm just putting stuff there to try to keep going. That's all I can tell you. It's not. It's far from organized. Hey, Kevin Leonard. Oh, was there a troll? I didn't get to, the trolls must be so freaking disappointed because they must not know that I can't see chat a lot of the time. Because I'm over here looking for something, and they're like, crap, I got deleted and she missed whatever I'm writing. All right, let me see. Where is I'm trying to see if there's anything while I'm in here that I want to show you from in here. Because I'm not usually I'm never, I don't think I've ever, oh, I've been in this room one time with you. I'm trying to see if there's anything I want to show you. Nothing. Oh, speak up? No, I'm just turning around. Okay. Jimmy's being a director from 2 rooms over. Okay. I don't know if there's anything, I'm just looking. Not too much. What is that? Oh, look at this. I just happen to have some hair. It's a wig. And right over here. I don't know which wig that is. And then I've got I keep putting like all of my empty containers here so that when I get something and it'll fit in a certain container, I'm just gonna put it in that container. But like here's a sign I was starting last year, this gather sign, right? And all I did was chalk paint it. So this is something now that we're getting, I've got, maybe I can do that this year. Maybe I'll get to that. And I have so many socks and things for gnomes and stuff. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but see, look, I look in this bin and I then just randomly find these pearl accents along with sparkle pom-poms and one little tree stumpy thing. That's what it is. It's a hard thing because sometimes you find a container and then you have a lot more than what you need to do. Diamond painting. Oh, look, I found our Outburst game that we used to play on the show, the top 10 list, remember? Oh, wait a second, what is this? What is this? Oh, this is my camera lens cleaning kit. That shouldn't be there. Okay, and here's another thing that I randomly find. A whole thing of embroidery floss. That should be over there with the stuff. And then this, the felt. I just found more felt over there, so that goes with the fabric. But yeah, I mean, it's not easy. Oh, look at this. Is this? Hold on a minute. This was mine. Oh my gosh, look. Hold on. Wait a second. I have to. Let me see something. Look at this. These are some of my piano books when I was a kid. But I wanted to show you something in here. Look at these songs. Baseball Days, The Postman, but there's a tale, one from Scotland, right? Some of the Rain on the Roof. I think this one was Bluebells of Scotland. But then I have this one too. That was mine too. James Baston. This was the second book, I think. Let me see. Look, and there's my piano teacher, still has her little marks on there. Okay, so that goes, see, that's what I mean, and then that goes here. And then I have this one, The Ultimate Fake Book. This is for guitar, piano, electric keyboard. I should give this to Ethan, but Ethan plays by ear. Did I tell you guys that? Ethan plays by ear? Ethan plays the piano and the key, and the electronic piano, the keyboard by ear. So can Jimmy. This is an old one. Oh my gosh. This is a really old book. This is from the 70s. The Super Gold. See what kind of songs it has in it. Abraham, Martin, and John. Ain't No Sunshine. The Air That I Breathe. All the Way. Alley Cat. Another Saturday Night. Baby Don't Get Hooked on Me. Black and White, Bless the Beast and the Children, By the Time I Get to Phoenix, The Candyman, Cecilia, Cherished, City of New Orleans, Color My World, Day by Day. Didn't we? Hey, where's our members? Our members, we had a good movie night, didn't we? We had a good movie night, and Scooter missed it, and she doesn't know what we ended up watching, and she would freak out. But that's what happens, Scooter, when you miss it. No, she thought we were watching something. But we ended up watching something else. And don't any members fib to members that are not there. You have to be there. You have to be there to be there. This is mine too. Oh my gosh. Did anybody ever take this one? The Michael Aaron piano course? Grade 1. Look, Park Ridge, New Jersey. That was the music store. We had to get it in. Oh my gosh. And I think this is my piano theory book. Then we moved on to this. Look at these. These were $2.95 back then. The blue book. Okay, but then under that, I put those there. I find these. These are the vase fillers, but these are good for making flowers, too. Hi, Danielle. Danielle, where what? What are you talking about? You were there, Danielle. You were in the movie night. I said, don't tell Scooter, because she missed what we ended up watching after we watched our thing. Don't tell anyone what we watched. You have to be in it to know. We had a fun time. Okay. And then look what I found. One of the gnomes I made last year. It's a Christmas gnome. He's got red on him. Okay, it's the red gnome. Ribbon. Oh no, is that an elf? Is that an elf? Oh my goodness, where's your pants? You do have your pants on. 2 elves, look. 1, 2, I love these little elves. I love the little elves. It's almost that time. It feels cold. I don't know what's by you. It's raining and it's not nice here. It's not nice. Coffee filters. What is this? No idea what that is. Ribbon. See, this is now I'm going into like Christmas ribbon and glitter ribbon. So I know people put a dowel and they hang ribbon. And maybe I can do that. I don't know, but then you have some of these ribbons that don't even have holes in them, like this. I don't know. Just see what I want to do with ribbon. Just found my other gnome that I made. Coffee filters. Sad thing is, I think we're all going to end up, I think this variant, I don't know how they're going to put the kids in school. For those of you that are just joining, you're making Sunday sauce. My daughter tested positive for the breakthrough COVID, which means she had 2 vaccinations and she still contracted COVID. That's not a reason not to get a vaccine because it's shown the severity of the symptoms. She's not symptomatic yet, but you know, she's very worried. Obviously, I am too. It's so contagious. This strain is so contagious that whereas you had people with the other strain could be in the same household and they didn't contract it, in this one it takes 6 seconds, and she got because Elle Andrews, her roommate, had a friend in town that flew in from Portland to watch the US Open with her. And then that person flew back to Portland. And when they got back to Portland, they were tested and they were positive. And then her roommate got sick and her roommate's vaccinated. They were, all of these people that I'm telling you about were all vaccinated. And then her roommate started to cough terribly, and she told my daughter. My daughter went to get tested yesterday. She tested negative, and they told her to isolate for 10 days. They told her, today she has to isolate for 10 days. But yesterday, then her boyfriend said, well, you're negative, go in with your N95, get your stuff, and go to his place. So she did go to his place, and then today went to get tested and tested positive. He tested negative today. So I'm sorry to hear that, Luke. Yeah, it's extremely contagious. So no, it's the Delta variant, Annie B. All had the shot. Yeah, but that's not a reason not to get it because your symptoms are gift wrapping and bow making. Yeah, I will. I told you, I'm gonna have this table thing that comes out so I can be in front of there doing stuff. But yeah, it's, I don't know how the kids are going back to school because, I don't know. I think that, right now, I almost feel like we've all either had it, like it depends on if my daughter stays like asymptomatic. She says the only thing she has is a little headache. But if I had a headache for the past 2 days, I haven't been around my daughter. But, what if that's all she gets, then maybe I've had it. I don't know. I just think it's so freaking contagious that there's no way we're not all going to get it. Did the U.S. Open have rain coming inside the dome? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Your school's been fine, Kubi? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh yeah, it's been raining. I want to go for my bike ride. I don't think it's. I don't think it's a nice. I'll ride in the rain as long as it's not lightning and thunder and it's not torrential rain. If it's just like a drizzle, I'll ride in the rain. But if it's a cold, wet rain, I'll just ride inside. I'm sorry, Carolyn. You have another thing to worry about. It's okay. It's always something. It's always something. Don't ride in the rain. It's not a good day. It is very concerning about school starting. Yeah, I think everybody's going to get it. So, yeah. And I think the reason I have this down here is because I was going to use this to put in some of the gnomes or so. I don't know why that's going to be the only reason I have this. Yeah, you love it, Danielle? Look at that. Just a little messy, Danielle, with the crafts. Well, if you just came in, Danielle, you might have missed the plans. We have bigger plans for this, but first I have to get everything organized and everything in the same room. Okay. But it's nuts. Oh, and yeah, I must have, look, because I have this too. I definitely have this stuff to add a nice scent. This was a fresh lavender and citrus to the gnomes and stuff. So. Look at this. I just found my little, see, I'm finding all my Christmas and fall stuff. Finding all my Christmas and fall stuff. And unlike, who was it, Davita, that said she was ready for fall? No thanks. No thanks, I'm not done swimming, Davita. Oh, look at this. Aw. Somehow that got in there. That must be with the elves, and it's with that's burlap holly ribbon. Just throwing things forward. Oh, look, Danielle, another one of those crazy squares. It's really good for just drawing lines. I have better rulers around, but see, like this goes in the empty containers. Davida, did you see the new vinyl? I've got to put that away with the other vinyl. I'll just throw it on the floor. They have that at the Dollar Tree now. I don't know how good it works. I have to test it out. And then I've got this. See, I would just like to find a way to hang these signs and stuff. Palettes for the paint. Oh, and they had this one too. Did you still hear the iridescent one? That's very cricket. There, see, I made it almost all the way over there. You're starving. Can't wait to gobble up. Oh, what are you getting? I'm getting hungry too. Different projects. Actually, Kevin in the red and green over there, that Julie W got me that cart. I want to put my Cricut on top of that. And there's a lot of the vinyl that's 12 by 12 and paper that's 12 by 12 in those cases. I know, it's crazy, right? It is. You can tell me. It's crazy. See? And now I'm throwing, you see me throwing the vinyl? I'm throwing it. But I have room up above. So this is a 9-foot ceiling. So there's room. So if I do get something built, there's a lot of room for me to go up and store things that are seasonal, like in totes and stuff. Sorry for the noise. A little bit of ASMR with all this crackling stuff. Crackling Rosie. Okay. All right, well, I did a little bit while I was talking to you guys. I still have some more empty containers. This is garbage. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh, I know. See, I'll show you something that irks me. See, like, in here, this is me trying to get organized. I put, like, this is from before. This is not from now. This was like, okay, these things I used for crafting, these wooden blocks. And I guess I had this ribbon that shouldn't be in here. This should be somewhere else, this ribbon. And twine, green twine. This nautical rope. That's what I mean. I have to organize it so that it's all in the right place. And there's stuff I was supposed to do a video on for someone with my little doodads. These are like wooden things to decoupage, to paint. So I'm trying to get those all into like I have a really big open, where's that purple bin? Squishy. And planks. Oh, I found my lip balm from Nanette. Nanette, I found the lip balm. Oh, I found my air dried clay, see? Another thing, the one I like the best. That goes with the molds. Yeah, it's a work in progress. progress. I'm sorry that this is, I just wanted to tell you about that stuff. Oh, these are good to use. You see these shower curtains? You can keep them and throw them on a work surface to use it like a drop cloth when you're painting and stuff. And then you can just throw it away. And then look, in here, I just have 3 ribbons. Why? I don't know. They have no rhyme or reason. One is like orange, one is pink jewels, and one is Valentine's Day. Crazy. Those should be in my car. These should be in my tub. Okay. And then these were good. I have one of those. I'll show you. I have one of these up here, which this might be good to hold my silicone molds since it is any shape. Let me show you. I'll show you. I have one up here. But before I do that, those are embellishments. Those have to go away. Anyway, let's see. I can show you. It's up there. See up there on the top shelf? That's one of those baskets like I just showed you, and there's nothing in that one. But that's a really good idea for me to put my silicone molds in it. And I can even put a heat transfer Cricut decal on there in white, and then I'll see it right off silicone molds. Okay. There, and there, and there. More embellishments. Oh my gosh. I keep finding these everywhere. What? What's wrong? You need me for something? Oh, look what I found. No, I'm showing them. A bunch of my miniature stuff. This is for all the house building. And let me see here. I have a little cup of coffee and cake. But I have 2 other I have a little mailbox. This is for that little house that I'm building with Lisa D, if she ever comes on. And she came on the other night, but we were in a private meeting. Little stool. Little packages for the door. I have to get my dollhouses down. Bread. There's one dollhouse I want to redo. And I have a pineapple sticker for something. Fire pit. Hold on. Oh. I have a little cake. And that was another pineapple thing. Hold on. Put these back in here. Jimmy's like, don't throw stuff. It's easier for me just to put it over there. I'll grab it when I go over there. Okay. There's a little, I think that's a garland. I thought I could do that for the outside because they have all these little flowers you have to build. And then a little pineapple sticker. So that's good that I found that. Oh, shoot. All right. And then look what I found. You can tell if you find this stuff in any craft room, they just might be into true crime. There was something I wanted to look at in here. John Douglas said there's a connection to the mothers with all of the serial killers that he has found. And so he was doing an interview with, this was Condro, right? Let me see. I believe it was. This was, sorry, Gary and his brother Terry were raised. Yes, it said, tell me about your mother, I said as I leaned in close to him, and that's when he suddenly lost it. He rose to his feet as if he was going to rip off his microphone and leave. I told him our research suggested that most, why can't I talk right now? My lip actually feels numb. What is that about? I told him our research suggests, oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with me? I told him our research suggested that most serial predators like him had either a severe conflict with their mothers or some tragedy where they had lost them. At that, Heidnik began sobbing uncontrollably. I was able to get him that way because of our thorough pre-interview research. I knew that growing up in Cleveland in the late 1940s and 50s, Gary and his brother Terry were raised by a cold and emotionally abusive father who belittled him, threatened him physically, and an alcoholic mother who divorced the boy's father when Gary was 2 and Terry was still a baby. But that's not what I wanted to show you. So this has, if you have never read this book, this has, the first 9 chapters are about Joan D'Alessandro and her murder. What?
I'm going to write a text, get milk at least.
Okay, but what about dinner and stuff? I mean, you're not just going to run and just get milk, right? What are you going to do?
I don't know. I'll see. I was just, realizing that Ethan was,
Well, if you're just going to get milk, you can go right down to the Quickie Mart.
okay, I'll do that. I don't have to do it yet then. Because they're closing at 6 already. So.
Okay, so. But the first 9 chapters are about Joan D'Alessandro, and then you have Ed Kemper, and then which is the other one? The link to the book is in the video description because it's always in our videos, but if you want to find out about Joan D'Alessandro's case, it's in this book because there's very little coverage otherwise on that case, unfortunately, because it happened in 1973. Okay, bunnies. Chocolate frogs, gloves, paper pegs, butter slime, cars and trucks, avalanches, what's this? All right, well, I didn't realize it's freaking 6 o'clock because my watch is dead. I don't know what time I thought it was. Did Jimmy say it's 6 o'clock? No wonder I'm feeling a little hungry. I want to go rustle up some dinner for everyone. And then I'm going to come back in here. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe tonight, I do want to cover the murder, but maybe then we'll break after that and I might have that table in here and do a craft in here. I don't know. Right? It's 5:45. Yeah, how about that? Maybe, as I definitely want to cover the murder thing. Hi, Sleeping Beauty. And then after that, maybe we'll do a separate video with the craft, and maybe I'll try another one of Scooter's Lilies, or I want to do that peony. Maybe I'll figure out how to do that. And there's, if you're in the craft group in Zoom, go in there. I put a link. You can print out these really great templates for, I think it's like four different flowers from that lady I wanted to get on last night. And guess what? She emailed me. She said she's on maternity leave right now, and I have to, she's going to see what she had. But yeah, I heard right back from her. Anyway, you're having kale salad and chicken. I'm going to go see what we have. She did. But those are her patterns. So go download them, and we'll figure out how to do this. And maybe I will do the craft group in Slack. That's where they are. Yorkill. All right, everybody, I will see you later. And I'm going to figure out whether, because if I'm going to ride my bike outside, I have to do it quickly before it gets dark. But I'll see you guys later. You have a craft to work on too? Good. Good. All right, Kubi. Talk to you later.